Hello, my name is Alicia Jericho from Queen's University of Charlotte, and today I will be conducting a presentation on the Inarticulate. On the planet of Pandora live the Navi, beings who appear primitive but are highly evolved. Because of the planet's poisonous environment, humans use avatars to allow for free movement on Pandora. The human-Navi hybrids link human brains to these avatars. Jake Sully, a paralyzed former Marine, becomes mobile again through one such avatar and is immersed into the world of the Navi. I chose this film to demonstrate the role the Inarticulate plays when one moves from one culture to another. To understand the realm of the Inarticulate, we must first understand that this is not something that can be learned in a textbook. It must be taught, not told. The Inarticulate is known as the home of meaning. It helps us to decide what is good, and this is where culture lives. An invisible house that guides activities within it through its unique architecture. So, if it cannot be learned through a textbook, then how? One way of learning is by watching the hands. By watching the hands and doing, one learns to understand the meaning of the movements. One learns to understand the reasons behind them. One immerses self into the doing. To watch the hands of another means that one must do more than be an observer. One must be present as a guest seeking to learn outside of self. A guest will watch and learn, which helps one to begin to understand why. We see this often in culture immersion programs. As the guest learns and begins to do, they become a participant. Let's watch as Jake Sully learns how to live as a Navi.
The language is a pain, but I figure it's like field stripping a weapon. Just repetition, repetition.
Navi.
Naughty.
Navi.
Naughty.
Navi.
Doing it more stronger.
Materi calls me scoundrel. It means moron.
Participants through assimilation can at times become indwellers and accepted into the culture. This is the case with Jake Sully, who not only lives as Navi, but fights for their causes as well.
The Sky people have sent us a message that they can take whatever they want. And no one can stop them. But we will send them a message. You ride out as fast as the wind can carry you. You tell the other clans to come. You tell them Tarek Makto calls to them. You fly now. With me. My brothers. Sisters. And we will show the Sky people that they cannot take whatever they want. And that this is our land.
As the article by C. Aquino Russell in R. Russell 2009, Immersion in Another Culture, Paradoxical Experiences Considered for Teachers and Students in University Classrooms points out, there were several other examples of how cultural immersion is not always an easy process. One participant, Prunes, continued to be surprised, alarmed, elated, and frustrated by this multicultural nation, despite his 16 years of experience living and working in Indonesia. The research participants described the process of trial and error as essential in learning how to participate appropriately in the new cultural environment. One participant, Thomas Austin, described feeling uncomfortable with the necessity of learning as one goes, and that there was no rule book to use as a guide. Expatriates have dispiriting feelings of belonging, yet never really belonging, when being immersed in another culture. Overall, these findings point to the fact that people experience feelings of belonging to the local cultural environment. However, these special feelings tended to be intermittent and superficial.
Can you hear me?